Hey everyone, and welcome to another edition of Gotlegs. As promised, I'll do a video of the goal that I'm currently heading towards. And actually, the climax will be tomorrow on the 6th of September, also my birthday. So let's get into it. The thing is that tomorrow I'll be riding a time trial, just like I did last year. 15 kilometers, full gas out on the airstrip. And I'm planning on going even faster this year than I did last year, hopefully, or at least just winning it. I hope that'll be the case. So this video will be about the gear that I'm riding, the training that I've done, the nutrition a bit, and then the actual race for the day. So let's start with the training. Usually I've done my own training, so I've just looked at some past files and just copied and pasted them. But this time I went to Train the Road after I saw a video on Cycling Universe by the wonderful Jeppe Tolbøl, who talked about Train the Road and how he used it in his preparations for the World Championships or the Master World Championships. And I just thought that would be pretty cool to do. Went to their website, saw that they had a 30-day trial, and decided just to take the plunge. So I've been using the Train the Road platform for the last 4 or 5 weeks, and it's been quite good. It's been very easy. You basically just set up your goal and the start date, the end date, and then it takes care of you. There were some initial problems with it, just me not knowing how the files got sent to my Garmin and how I needed to react to them on my Garmin, but that worked out pretty easy. And then it's adaptive, so if I go harder than they prescribed me to do, the following workouts will be tweaked. Also, if they can see that I'm progressing faster than they anticipated, they'll also tweak the latter workouts. So Train the Road has been wonderful, and it's definitely something that I'll be continuing to use throughout the year. So after this goal tomorrow has been completed, I'm actually going to take a few weeks off. Not that I won't be doing my exercise, but I won't be doing it as structured as I've done it so far. And then in the beginning of October, I'll start a new block headed towards the middle of December. Basically just building towards the Swift season, doing some Swift races, and having a peak in December, and then taking a few weeks off from training, and then starting back up in January. So Train the Road has been wonderful. I came into this weighing just around 90.2 kilos. That was back in the beginning of August, and that's just way too much for me. For the past years, I've hovered around 85 kilos, sometimes 84, sometimes 87, but just around that 84 or 85 kilo mark. But so 90 was just way too much. So I set myself the goal of not eating sugar, no candy, no ice cream, no desserts, no alcohol. Quite easy for me. I don't drink that much to begin with. No sodas. That was difficult. No snacks, no chips, no anything like that. And anything else? That's probably it. So basically all the fun stuff, cut that out of my life, and see how that would affect me. And it's been 5 weeks so far, and I've lost about 4 kilos. I'm down to 86-ish. And it's been quite easy, to be honest. It hasn't felt like something that has been difficult to do. It's been quite easy. I've had some times where I wanted to have a piece of chocolate or a dessert or something like that, but it hasn't been as uncomfortable as I thought it would be. In the meantime, I've also looked into what I'm eating. So basically getting back to good habits with eating plenty of vegetables, plenty of fruit, lean meats, getting all the good grains and all that. Also actually upping my intake a bit, because the first couple of weeks there wasn't that big of a weight change for me. So I decided to actually up my lunch with about 50 grams of extra rice. So going from 100 grams to about 150 grams. And all of a sudden I began to lose weight again. So I've probably been on the lower side. So basically just experimenting with what I was eating. And then for this week, I've actually gone a step further and looked into like a low fiber diet to see if I can shed some more water weight. So I've been eating plenty of plain white rice, some vegetables that haven't got that many fibers in them, as well as lean meats basically. So it's been fun because you can basically eat all the stuff that you're normally told not to eat, like white bread, white pasta, white rice for that matter. And it's actually been pretty easy for me again. So far I'm down 4 kilos. Very happy with that, and I'll continue on trying to lose weight throughout the rest of the year because I do like being below 85 kilos, and I'd like to see if I can get down to like 80, 81, 82 maybe. And basically if I can get below 80, that would be awesome, but I think that'll be a real struggle. But to begin with, getting below 85 would be awesome. Now let's talk gear, because this year I will be riding something different than I did last year. Last year I was riding my SL6, the S-Works with the NV wheels. God, it's really dark down here. S-Works SL6 with NV wheels. And this year I got the Elves instead. And spoiler alert, this is actually a new bike. This is not the bike that you've seen in previous videos because I crashed that. You can see that in the video where I talk about breaking my collarbone. I crashed that bike, so this is actually a new bike. And I will be doing a new video on that later on as soon as I've set it up properly. It still needs some bar shape and stuff like that. But this will be the bike that I will be riding. So let's put the camera down and I'll talk a bit about it. I will do it like this. All right, so this is the Envy. Oh, not the Envy. This is the Elf bike. It's the Fallet Evo. It's a 2025 model, which means that it has a threaded bottom bracket instead of a press fit. It has a bit of a longer top tube. The reach is also a bit longer. The standover height has been lowered a bit, and that in the tube shapings are a bit different. More on that later. Right now, the bike is not really ready. It has the carbon, what they call the CRWs, 50-60 wheels, so 50 in the front, 60 in the back. Continental GP 5000S tubeless, set up 28 millimeters to basically go really fast. Then we have the Avian handlebars. This is a 130 stem, and then headed out to 38 centimeters in handlebar width. What I will be doing is, of course, take off the bike bag. I will be removing the bottle cages for tomorrow and taping up the holes, as well as taping up the end holes in the handlebars. And there's also some cable riding holes that are still exposed. But I ran out of electrical tape, so I need to go and buy that very soon. And just flip the bike over because it has a single chainring in the front. It's a 48 tooth, could probably use like a 52 tomorrow because it will be fast in some of the sections, but this will be perfectly fine for normal riding. It has a brand new chain on it, and I've degreased it and put on the ceramic speed UFO drip, so that should be really fast as well. So basically that is the bike as is right now. As you can see, there's still some holes here from the front derailleur that I've removed that I need to tape up. So I need to go and buy some electrical tape to tape all these holes, as well as the handlebars, and then we'll be ready to go. I'm hoping that this bike will actually be faster than the SL6, but the SL6 is not a bad bike, not at all. It's a pretty good bike. So it might be marginal what I'll be able to pull out of this one. The wheels on this one, they're very wide, so it's a 28 millimeter tire on it, but it actually stretches to about 30. I've set up the levers a bit inward so I can get down in a low position. Also, I've actually moved the shifters down a bit, making the reach a bit longer than normal. I would normally ride with, hoping to get me stretch out a bit more. But yeah, this is the bike. I'll also remove the bell, the hidden bell, the bottle cages and all that. So that's it. So what we need to do now is go and buy some electrical tape and get all the holes taped up.
Can't look you in the eye too long. I can feel my heartbeat repeat.
Electrical tape in the house again. I will be doing the taping tomorrow, won't be doing it tonight. So stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll do the race day prep, the kit that I'll be riding in, all that, and of course the results in the end. So stay tuned. Race day now. So it's the day, it's Friday, it's the day I've been waiting for quite a while. Let's just get this set up so I don't have to hold it. It's a day that I've been waiting for quite a while now. I haven't been doing any racing since the beginning of May, where I crashed. So this will be like the first thing I'll really be doing, and I've really been training for quite a while. Right now it's 20 minutes past 2, and my start time is 40 minutes past 4, so about 2.5 hours until the start. Today I felt I was very tired when I woke up this morning, and I felt like I had a bit of a sore throat. Not really, but like something was off. And I think it was just basically nerves and the excitement of doing this today that really got to me. So right now I'm feeling very energized, and for the first time in 5 weeks, I've actually had some sugar. I've had some Danish, and I also had a Pepsi. So that could be why I'm a bit wired right now, but yeah, that's basically how it is. So right now I'm feeling pretty good. I have to pick up my kids in 10 minutes or time or so I still have some time before I have to leave. But I just wanted to go through some of the things that I will be riding today. So the speed suit is the same as it was last year. So it will be this Chase Cycliste Couture speed suit. It did me well last year. New for this is this like aero base layer, like a bra basically. The thing is that the sleeves have some texture to them that transfer through to the speed suit, and since the speed suit doesn't have the same texture, it should improve it. I don't really know how much it is, but it's like it wasn't that much on AliExpress, so I decided to just go ahead and see if it'll have an impact. I'll hopefully do a video of this later where I'll try to like A/B test it, like to a normal base layer or riding without base layer and then riding with this, if there's any significant improvements. Velotos, always on a time trial. And then I got some new Aero socks in the same-ish colors as the bike. So these are brand new also. And of course, gloves. I don't like riding with gloves, but if they give me some sort of aerodynamic advantage in a race where I'm riding 15 kilometers on a flat road, I'll take it. You know, if this saves me 3 watts, yeah, we'll do it. So I will be riding with these. So let's take a look at the bike as well. So as you can see, the bottle cage has been removed, at least one of them. And I've taped up the front derailleur holes. What else? I've taped all the holes on the bars right now. So the bar ends, and also there's some cable routing holes that were exposed, all taped up with electrical tape. When we get to the airstrip and it's about time for me to go, I'll remove this as well and won't be riding in any bottle. But on the way out and during the warm-ups, I like to have my bottle on so I can get some sort of energy in and some liquid as well. Otherwise, the bike is pretty much ready. I need to put in the right amount of air pressure. I will be riding around 5 bars in it. I think Silka wants me to ride 4.9 in the front and 5 in the back, so 5-ish. And that's it. Took off the bell on the computer mount. And that's about it. We'll also remove the saddle bag when we get to that. So, going to pick up Kips now, and next part of this video will be me getting dressed, I guess. Alright, so I have about 6 minutes to go, or it's my turn. Legs are, I don't know really, but we'll see. It's quite windy out here, so the start and finish straight will be in a tailwind, and then the opposite direction will be a headwind. So it'll be interesting to see, but wish me luck. We'll see how it goes.
Sorry if I speak about me too much. I'm sorry that your illness is a subsequent to reason you need too much. It's obvious we drink too much. I'm sorry that your father never loved you and you saw your mother on the TV too much. But you should pop a bottle again.
Alright guys, it has been 2.5 weeks since the ride. It's quite early right now, but I just wanted to give you a recap of what happened. And there's a mosquito. It's quite early right now because we're going on vacation tomorrow and we have to be in the airport. I think I got it. No. We have to be in the airport tomorrow really early. No luck today. We have to be at the airport tomorrow really early, so we have a flight at 6:50 a.m. So right now it's just a couple minutes past 5 a.m. I've been up for about 20 minutes now, and what I like to do is actually to get into the rhythm of waking up early. I'm not a big fan of like just going to bed at your regular hour and then just waking up really early for one day. Like my whole system just shuts down. So to make the travel as comfortable as possible, I've been waking up really early for the past week or so, just gradually setting the time back. So started at like 6 a.m., then go to 5:30 a.m. to 5:15 a.m. and all that. So right now it's up at 4:45 a.m. and tomorrow it'll be around 4:30 a.m. and then we're back to the normal schedule. So right now I'm about to do a ride on the turbo trainer. Have my S-Works set up right now with everything pretty much dialed in. So I have waxed the chain and it's completely clean, and just really looking forward to actually being able to ride the bike again. So that was like the longest intro to what happened at the time trial. So basically the time trial went pretty well. Or actually it went really well, because I got there, I was set, I was hyped. Everything was just how it was supposed to be. Got to the starting line, did my warm up, got to the starting line, got my caffeine, all that, nailed it. Took the bottle cages off. Everything was perfect. Set off, strong start. We had a tailwind to begin with. Just went like hell. And we turned around at the first corner, and then we had like a massive headwind. And for the entire back straight, we had a massive headwind. So it was just all about just keeping the power up and keeping your body down. So really getting into that tuck position, and also actually going above my FTP quite a bit at that point. That mosquito is still here. And so the whole tactic was when I was riding into the headwind, I would go above my FTP, and when I was riding in the tailwind, I would go below my FTP. So basically like over unders. What's up with that mosquito? Oh well. So basically over unders. It worked really good. I could see that my power kind of dropped every time I had to go into the headwind, but it was nice like getting a short breather on the tailwind section. So we did our 3 rounds, and I was just so busted after the first 2 rounds heading into the third, but kept the power up and basically clocked the time that was like 15 seconds faster than it was last year. About the same amount of watts that I did last year, but 15 seconds faster, which I was really satisfied with. I was just like, I nailed this. I got it in the bag, no problem. And then we went to the podium, and I got called in at the 2nd place. I was just like, what? Are you sure about that? But got up like really disappointed with the efforts. And so I got 2nd, another guy won. I beat number 3 by about 15 seconds and got to the podium, took the pictures and all that, and then immediately after the podium ceremony, I just got up to their computer just to see how fast the other guy was going. And he basically beat me by 30 seconds. So it was a clear win for him. And at first I was quite disappointed with that because I really wanted to win. And I thought that I'd done everything that I could to win. But being beat by 30 seconds isn't just like, okay, you should have gone a bit faster in that corner and all that. 30 seconds is like a different ball game. And looking back on it, I think that I really is satisfied with my effort. Like, it was 4 months after I broke my collarbone. I haven't been able to train the way that I wanted to. I basically only trained structured for about a month actually, really setting everything up. So with that in mind, I'm pretty satisfied that I was still able to have that output that I had, and also being as fast as I was. So given different circumstances, given that I had like an entire season to train for this, I probably would have been closer to the winning time if I was able to like beat him. I don't know, but I could basically get pretty close to that. I think that if I can increase my FTP with around 20, 25, 30 watts, I'll definitely be up there. I need to ride at around 320 watts to keep up with that pace, I think. So that's definitely the goal for next year. Hopefully no crashes, no major illness, no nothing, and basically just being able to train accordingly. Another thing that happened was when I got home, I was just so tired. I felt bad. I was just not felt like I had a fever, and it was like 28 degrees on the day, and I just couldn't get rid of my heat. And basically the next couple of days I just got ill. So pushed myself really hard. So it was a great experience. It wasn't the experience that I hoped for, but looking back on it, it's not actually that bad. So the season is basically over for me. Right now, we're going on holiday tomorrow. I've been training a bit sporadically. When I get back from vacation, I will be starting up like a training plan going throughout the rest of the year. And the basic premise of that, it will be Swift racing. I'll do some rides outside, and I'll do probably most of my rides indoors because Danish fall will mean wet roads, wet weather and all that. So yeah, so I'll get back to you on that. So that's it for me for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in once again. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, watch the other videos, and until next time, bye.